Training is a waste of your time. Yep, you heard that right. This is Tad Fulford with Rise Up in Real Estate, and I want to share with you today why I believe training is a complete and utter waste of your time. Of course, we're talking about, most in our cases, we're talking about real estate. We're talking about real estate training. And a lot of times this training can become mundane, repetitive, over and over, but not effective. And I want to tell you why. There's 3 or 4 things you have to do with training to make it effective. Training, by the way, is only the process of changing your mind, hearing a new concept, ramping up a new idea. But without the things I'm going to tell you next, training is a waste of time. First thing you have to do after you've gotten some training, after your mind has started to change on a concept, is you need to take action. Massive and immediate action. Don't just sit there and take the ideas and start to refine your mind and say, oh, that's a great thing. That's a great idea. Pack up your notebook, put it on the shelf, and go take action on those ideas. Without action, training is empty, isn't it? Why in the world are we getting trained if we're not going to do anything differently? The second thing that you have to do with training in order to be effective, after you've taken massive action, you have to be held accountable to that action. And accountability is the A word that not many people like to talk about. But what it is you're allowing someone, you're giving someone else the permission to watch your actions and critique them and help you grow. And you're also critiquing and helping your own actions grow by watching them yourselves. But when you give a person or a small group permission to take a look at what you're doing and how you're doing it and give them the permission to give you feedback, now we're getting on to something, right? Not only are we going to take action on the training, we're going to have someone else and ourselves, we're going to look at it critically and say, was that effective? They're going to say, hey, you need to change this, you need to modify this, you need to correct this. Then you go forward. With your training, you need to have action, you need to have accountability, and the last thing you need to do is you need to repeat those things. You need to go out and take action again. You need to modify your activity and go do it again. And you need to do this over and over and over again. And some of you are thinking, I'm sure, I don't need to do that. All I need to do is get this concept in my mind. It changes the way that I think, and now I'm effective. But trust me when I tell you, action is where the rubber meets the road. When you go and do something differently and you allow someone to look at it with critical eyes, you make changes, and then you repeat the activity and you do it over and over and over again. Now you're making progress. Why would you need to practice? Why would you need to try it over and over and over again? Well, because times change, people change, you change, concepts change. So over time, you need to change. You need to change your activities, and you need to change your accountability. You need to change your action, and you need to refine the process over time to become more and more skilled at that. So don't make the fatal mistake of just sitting in a lot of trainings. Make the exciting commitment to go out and take action on the trainings that you're hearing. This is a term called mastery that I learned early on in my career, that if you do something over and over and over again so that it becomes second nature, then you will be a master at that task. And this is the one that I want to challenge you with today. I want you to learn that training without all these other things is empty. But if you take action, you are held accountable, and you rinse and repeat, you will be successful. This is Tad Fulford with Rise Up in Real Estate, and I hope this video today helps you rise up.